What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another portfolio update. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and welcome to the about 30 of you guys who subscribed last night during TJ's live stream. It was a great live stream last night, and I appreciate you guys coming over to my channel and supporting, and I hope to provide a lot of value for you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to cover the main stock account. We'll look at the stock that I bought today, as well as the options moves that I made today. We'll check out the technicals. We will look at the current options plays, as well as the crypto and the little Robinhood portfolios, and then any stocks or moves coming up on my radar. If you guys could hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, it would help get this channel going. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. For those who are looking for my free options blueprint, I'm sending that out to the first 1,000 subscribers to this channel as a huge thank you for helping me grow the channel. If that interests you, it's everything I know about trading options. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description and I will send that right to you. So for today, another green day. It's been back to back to back. So we're up another 2K, sitting at 296 right now. As far as the movers in today's portfolio, pretty much everything was green. These are my positions from biggest to smallest. So Amazon with a nice almost 2% day. And I gotta say, if you guys go watch the past couple videos, you'll see why everything does not always work out this perfectly, basically. But if you look on the technicals, I explained in the past two videos why on Friday I bought 5,000 more of Amazon, and I believe yesterday or Tuesday I bought an additional 5,000. And so far that has played out very well. Amazon is definitely seeing some nice strength. These are the technicals right here. So this is an Amazon chart, and you can just see when it came down and retested this 175 support level. Today we broke through that blue line, which is that 50-day moving average, and just plowed through it, which is really great sign, because typically those moving averages will act as resistance once they break beneath. But it just shot right through there, and so that's definitely very good news as far as a possible continuation in this Amazon upward move. So definitely good momentum going there. What else? Tesla with a nice 1.6% move. Definitely glad I closed my covered calls yesterday on that. Palantir with another 3.5% day. Obviously, a lot of momentum working towards Friday. From what I understand, there's some decision on the S&P 500, possible inclusion there. So definitely glad I bought the dip on Palantir over the past several weeks. And then DraftKings has been another rewarding stock, up almost 2% again today. So that has been nice. We've played that dip pretty much as well as you can. And that brings me to today's moves. So for today's moves, June 6th, I bought an additional 68 shares of DraftKings worth $2,553. And then I went ahead and sold 3 covered calls and collected $238 in premium. So looking at a DraftKings chart, this is DraftKings chart. So we pretty much caught this bottom pretty perfectly. We let it play out sideways a little bit. The reason why I bought more today was because we broke through that red line there, which is the 200-day moving average. So that's definitely bullish as far as a continuation in momentum. Doesn't mean it will, but I decided to add today. So you don't want to add too much, because you look down bottom, you don't have a MACD crossover, but that histogram, which is these blue bars here, are definitely trending upwards now. But this by any means does not mean we have found a bottom. But it was nice to see this RSI come below 30 and then pop right back up. And then looking at the cover calls that I sold, so after, 4 green days in a row, I determined today was a good try for some cover calls. So I chose the 41 strike about, we'll look at it, less than 40 days out. I always go between 30 and 40 days. So you can see just what I see on this chart as resistance. These supports, previously supports, now turn into possible resistance. Some technicians would tell you, oh, we have to fill this gap right here. That doesn't always happen, but when I see 1, 2, 3, and 4 in that $40 to $41 range, I determined that was an acceptable price to go ahead and sell those calls at. So we will see how that plays out. Now let's look at the current options. We don't have a lot of new current options. We have a few that are in the money, which are Microsoft, Enphase. So as far as the current options, Enphase 140 calls, we're sitting down 26% or $176. Shopify, we're now down 46% or $120, which is no problem for me because we're working back up towards my cost basis, which is around 68. DraftKings obviously has a new position, and then Nike, we're at 53% or $132 in the positive. So everything's looking good there. Now let's look at the ledger. Pretty much flat today. Crypto was about down like 1%, I think, looking at Bitcoin, but pretty much no movement there. And then to the little Robinhood, up $24 today. Only thing we have in here right now is the SoFi Leaps, 3 contracts, which are down 13%. If you've been following for a few weeks, you know that this was initially a crypto portfolio. I sold all the Ethereum that was in here for about 20% gain because I just bought it just prior to it running up recently after the ETF news. This is also the portfolio where I look at stocks just because it's the most aesthetically pleasing. But these are the stocks on my radar. Hopefully tomorrow Celsius has a down day and I can sell some puts. I was looking at it today, but it was not as down as much as I would have liked. BitX is still going to be probably my go-to whenever we get a Bitcoin breakout. That's a 2x leveraged ETF on Bitcoin. SoFi is still attractive right now to me. Snow as well. Starbucks, Nike, Boeing, Unity finally had a green day. PayPal had a big day today, and then Ulta and Salesforce. So these are companies that can make it into the portfolio in the near-term future. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Not a lot of moves, but definitely excited to continue to build out DraftKings as well as now start the covered calls on there. It's been back-to-back green days now, so I'm expecting fully a possible red day tomorrow. But this is the type of market right now that you hear about when people describe being in a stock picker's market, where you can have a day where the S&P is flat or even negative, and then you have stocks such as Amazon up 2%, Palantir up 3%, DraftKings up 2%. So if you pick and choose the right companies, you definitely don't have to ride out these moments of stagnation, with your portfolio if you only own index funds. Not that there's anything wrong with index funds. I believe most people should primarily put their money into ETFs such as SPY or VOO. But if you want to pick stocks, right now is definitely a market for stock pickers. So I anticipate probably doing a video tomorrow. I'll be watching the market closely. I normally do my options trading literally in the last 5 minutes of the trading day, because that's, if you have a big red day, that's when you can see some action start to pick up, is actually from 3 to 4 p.m. and even in the last few minutes. So I normally wait until pretty much the close. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining. To the new subscribers, and take care, and God bless.